Hey guys, what is going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video today. Today, we are going to be playing for the Team of the Season Callejon card. There is going to be an attacking tutorial in between these matches, so I believe it's after the second match where I actually start breaking down my attacking play, just to teach you guys how to attack in FIFA 17 if you guys are having troubles. And don't forget, we didn't record all the 4 games. I did forget to hit the record button for the semifinals up until the finals in the first segment where I couldn't show the guys' team. So I do apologize for that. And I also apologize for the 4th game. I was very salty in the 4th game because the semifinals and the finals, the gameplay was completely awful. And you'll see certain segments, like the first segment with Ronaldo. You'll see in the first goal with Ronaldo in the finals that, you know, the touches he takes, terrible input delay, doesn't do the commands right away. So, and then you'll also see in the 4th goal, like right before the 4th goal, this one touch that I believe it's Carrasco that takes, and you could just tell because those touches are only supposed to happen when you hold our trigger, but the game will do that when it feels sluggish. So I do apologize for that, but I hope you guys enjoy this video today. Let's get started.
And it's actually on top of his elbow. That's why he's in so much discomfort, and that's why, of course, the bench are so concerned.
Nice.
That's a very good goal. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now.
A nice position by Hamzik.
Return pass. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Good through pass.
That was a nice play.
Well, it's the dream scenario.
I like just need that. All right, we should be all right now. Played a full half without it. I'm so stupid. Nice, good job, Sharawi. Timing was unlucky for him.
He might be through. Great chance.
Nice, good goal.
They do lead now by. To be fair to him,
Still decent at best.
Belia doing well to keep the ball. They might open them up now. The score.
Nice.
Put it into the bottom corner. Makes a challenge here. Short passes, and keeping the ball. Here's an opportunity, maybe. Now the shot. Delightful touch.
Look how fortunate this is, eh?
Do it first.
So over here, the reason why this guy screwed up is because he has to take... I don't even... to be honest, it might not even be him because the gameplay wasn't too great. So what he had to do here, right, is once he does this, like once it hits off my player's shoulder like that, he has to take a 90-degree touch. So his left stick, because he has the time... and again, I don't fully blame the guy because maybe it didn't register for him. But what you have to do here is you have to take the touch completely to the left side or just a little bit upwards from the left side with your thumbstick, because he takes the touch downwards like this. Once you take the touch downwards like this, you've already lost your opportunity because Perez is going to be on that like crazy. Unless he really gets lucky with how he shoots with his thumbstick, he's not going to be scoring this with his left foot, especially with a regular Coleman. So he's just going to miss the net completely. He has to take a better touch there. To score that. This one I need to see. It's this one. Oh, it's the same one. It's this one I have to see. There's one I should have scored. See, this one is different, right? Because once I do the skill move, right, I anticipate it because look, the way that it's positioned right now, I should score this. If I'm being completely honest, like I should be able to score this. Like once I do the skill move like this, I automatically assume that because he's already set to be able to shoot with his left foot. So I'm assuming like an outside foot, left-footed shot. But then he ends up like, because his positioning is good, right? Like right here, he's fine. But then he ends up shooting with his right foot, even though he's a left-footed player. Like that, I'm like, yeah, it would make more sense to shoot with your left, like outside foot or something. And then I have to shoot in that direction because the defender's on me, right? So after he shoots with his right foot, because of the curve of the ball, it's just not going to be a good shot. So I do assume for him to shoot with his left foot there, but he doesn't. Then what's this one? That's like the end. And then I just score with his right foot. This one is good. See, this is why I like the 4-1-2-2, right? So once you do the ball roll, so I do the ball roll for him to... Okay, so in this situation, the reason why I do the ball roll is for me to see if his defender stops. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I'm with my fullbacks on the sides, a lot of times you'll see me do the ball roll touch, right? I've been doing that since probably like 2 years, and the reason why I do that is because if you see his center back, right, the guy who with the lime shoes, when I do the ball roll, I expect that little run that he's making to stop because maybe he assumes I'm going to go somewhere in the middle, but then he ends up not doing that, right? But if you guys see Brozovic, who's at the bottom, he starts making the run. That's the run that you should be looking for. And the reason why I put stay back while attacking for all my midfielders, and people think that like it's too defensive with ultra defense. It's not, because your custom tactics and your instructions contradict each other. Because Perisic has high attacking work rates and because my speed is at 75, he's still going to make that run in, but he's still going to be somewhat defensive, right? So this is the stuff that EA don't explain to you, and this is the stuff that you have to figure out from like your own knowledge, right? Once I'm in this position right here, there's no point in me triple tapping Xing this. And the reason why is because triple tap X is more inconsistent. In this position, it would be wise to aim the ball to Baldian, but because they made triple tap X less consistent, it wouldn't make sense for me to do that. In this year's game, it makes more sense to wait for that Brozovic to make that run. He gets into that opening, takes the touch, and then all I have to do is just a shot, and that's a low-driven shot right there as well. Right? And because of the players, your shots always depend on the defender. So because his defender is positioned to the left side right there, you don't aim for the right side, right? You aim for the right, like, even though his goalie, because like over here, it's ideal to do a low driven shot to the left side because of the goalie's positioning. But because the defender's already on the left side, you're not going to shoot to the left side. You're going to shoot to the right side. So you do a little driven shot right there. And I don't know what's this one. So this just trips him out. You're not going to be able, apparently you're not going to be able to do this next year. So what I do here, right, is I did the scoop turn, right? And I really want to make this pass to Baldian, but after I get into the position over here, the game is not fast enough for me to be able to do this stuff. Like if I do a scoop turn and I want to do a Y pass right away, I can't do it because it takes time, right? So what I end up doing, because he assumes for me to make that pass to Baldian, I L trigger so that my player goes to his body. And because I'm in this position right here where he completely stops the ball, stopping the ball with a 5-star skill in that situation, you do a scoop turn to the bottom, is going to create the space. So when you LT, it positions his body upwards to the left side. So it goes upwards to the left side. Once he does that, right, he automatically assumes my pass is going to be made to Baldian because Baldian is the one that's making the run. So he does that, right? Hence why I have my instructions on bounce. I don't touch it because I want them to make those random runs. Those like, because for me, the reason why I don't put get in behind and press the back line is because if you do that, it's a very linear way of playing. But if you keep them on balance, they either be target man or they get in behind. So in this case, he runs in behind and he plays central. That's another thing I don't touch. I don't touch the either go wide or go central. That's completely random. So sometimes you'll see Baldian up the top, or sometimes you'll see well, sometimes, again, everything contradicts each other, right? My tactics is on 20 crossing, right? Because it's on 20 crossing, Baldian is not going to go to the sides to go for the cross. He's going to go in the middle, right? Because the passing is on 60 and the shooting is on 60. If the shooting is on 60, you'll have your midfielders, right? So let me go on orbit. You'll have your midfielders stay in that position right there, so that way if you get counterattacked, again, everything contradicts each other. I go on ultra defensive because look at the way that everything is pushed up. This looks like it's on defensive right now, but it's actually on ultra defensive because everything contradicts, right? So the custom tactics with the 20 crossing makes it so that Baldian makes that middle run in that situation right here. The 60 shooting will make it so that my midfielders stay back over there because 60 shooting means that they'll be taking more shots, which means that they'll stay more in the midfield because they want to take those long shots, right? So, you know, again, he assumes that I'm going to make this pass. I end up not making the pass, and because my player stops in a specific way, you do the L trigger shield, the ball is stopped completely. Once it does that, you can scoop turn instantly. And because he assumed I was going to go Baldian, I already got that space now. And in this position right here, once I take this touch, again, you have to notice where the defenders are. Do not shoot a finesse shot here because the guy's there, right? Once I do the skill move, the guy's there. So what I do here is once I'm inside the 18-yard box, I do a nice little low-driven shot to the left side.
Starts with Chris Smalling in central defence, and the great man is up front today, Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo! He can't put them in.
I was lucky.
Patrick Van Aanholt. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Should be! Oh, what a fine goal! good work.
Like, look, you see those touches? I can't stand that, dude. I cannot stand those touches, dude.
Good work from the referee. Play on. There's an advantage. Well, he could be in.
No, too much work.